and that my show had value, and that I'm sorry, that that what I was doing had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And I say this is kind of like being on TV, so I apologize. And that it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the
end, you sure did not have value. Hey guys, welcome to the Culture Playbook, where sports, politics, and all the real talk conversations collide. This is our first time going live over here, so please, when you come over, hit the subscribe button. Please become a part of the Culture Playbook family of the movement, as we break down all the top stories in politics and sports, and just in general in the culture. One of the reasons why I started this channel is because of the culture, and because I really can't put my finger on what the culture is. So when somebody says, "Oh, somebody's doing something for the culture," what culture? You feel what I'm saying? Because culture can be defined many different ways in many different regions. So, for that's why we hear the Culture Playbook. Again, thank you for tuning in. We're going to unpack here why MSNBC was right in firing Joy Reid from her position. And that's who you saw at the beginning of the video. And this is what this video is about Joy Reid from MSNBC. And as of, Joy Reid, the ReidOut, that show that you see right there, has been canceled. Okay. And the internet is celebrating Joy Reid's cancellation. Now, some people are going to come on this video and say, "Oh man, you're attacking a black woman and you're doing all this other stuff." Whatever, just hit the subscribe button and stay around. Maybe I'll get to something that you will agree with. Okay. But we're going to talk a little bit here about Miss Joy Reid. I'm going to give some of you who aren't really up on this situation, up on the particulars of this case, this situation with Joy Reid, or you're not familiar with Joy Reid, I'm going to give you a little bit of background information on who Joy Reid is and what she's about. Joy Reid's MSNBC show, ReidOut, has been canceled due to significant decline in viewership. As of February 20, 2025, the program averaged 778,000 total viewers, ranking 7th on the MSNBC and 126th on television overall. This reflects a 16% decrease from the previous day. In other words, it wasn't racism like some people were screaming. Now, the biggest race screamer on MSNBC, who was Joy Reid, you got people now screaming, "Oh, they should boycott MSNBC." And what they're doing is bastardizing the word boycott. Boycotts don't work anymore. It's just it's a catchphrase at this point right now. And so, of course, they're, it had to do something with racism or sexism. Despite the fact that this was this lady's platform. This is what she did. She went on this platform and she talked about white people. And I don't think she remembered that that's a white person's platform. And I saw this coming a long time ago. I saw her getting canceled a long time ago. And I figured as soon as things shift and she's not useful anymore, then they'll move away from her. And they did. That's exactly what they did. And so more about these numbers. And that's the biggest thing. It has, she in that piece you saw, she said that she felt like her show had value. To who? Because after the election, people turned you off. And I think people like this forget it's a business. It's about the numbers, and your numbers just don't stack up. And now it's the message. No, it's not the message. It's just you got to accept the fact that that messaging does not work. It does not trigger. It does not do what you guys think it's supposed to do, which is, cause division. But it's funny, somebody who talked about the white Karens and them crying and all that stuff like that, and just to see her break down, it was funny. And I've never seen so much celebration for a person's demise, as far as a news personality, I should say. I've never seen the way that they've coming at Joy Reid. And again, she took advantage of her position. They wanted her to be over top, and she went way over the top, not understanding that she was putting herself in a bad position to when they got finished with whenever she was no use to the messaging, she got cut quick. And that's what happened to her. Okay. And this should be a lesson to any of you. Just don't just take money, and go parrot talking points for people. She was the most pro-black, anti-white person on TV with blonde hair, by the way. The decision is part of a broader programming, and again, MSNBC has new owners now. Okay. And after this past election, a lot of people got the message that, hey, listen, this woke ideology, this race talk, all this stuff is not what the average American person is thinking about. It's not resonating with them. And it's just these people are like Joy Reid now are coming to the realization that, no, you don't have any value. Okay. No value, as your value stops when those puppet masters who put you up to doing this stuff got tired of you. Once they realized they couldn't make no more money on this way, you know what I mean? And what are they doing? They're going to replace her with another talking blackhead by the name of Simone Sanders. Okay. So if any of you thinking that MSNBC is shifting, no, they're not shifting. They're just going to recycle. Okay. And Joy Reid is the victim of that. I remember one video, she said, go for her DEI hires. She was just big on that, DEI. And diversity, equity, inclusion. One thing about DEI, if you're a DEI hire, you're the first to get fired. But the cancellation is more part of the shift that the company is going in. Decisions part of a overall programming overhaul, a broader programming overhaul under the leadership of the newly appointed network president, Rebecca Cutler. The network aims to adapt to the changing viewership trends and prepare for a new era in political coverage. Okay, a little less racy, a little less, because people are turned off by that. The cancellation has elicited varied reaction. Okay, President Donald Trump celebrated the criticizing Reid and the network. Conversely, MSNBC colleagues such as Olbermann, Keith Olbermann, and these people are speaking up for Joy Reid. So the 7 p.m. her slot's going to be time slot's going to be filled by a new panel style featuring co-hosts, like I was saying, Alicia, and they going with the whole racial melting pot thing here with Alicia Menendez, Michael Steele, and Simone Sanders Townsend. That should be interesting, okay? Because I know Simone Sanders is a hardcore Democrat who was there working the whole time with Joe Biden on Joe Biden's administration. So it's going to be interesting. I think it'll still be some of the same, talking points. Again, they just running out a new face. They just running a new face out there in front of us so that we can, I don't know. I have no idea what their purpose is, but Joy Reid's gone. She's out over at MSNBC, and the internet is celebrating over her being gone. A lot of what she said, I don't know. She really got, she made the money. So, at this point, Joy, like you said, just like with the Karens, same applies for you. Here we go.
And that my show had value, and that that what I was doing had value.
And she really believed that, and the numbers said otherwise. Again, that's just part of the delusion. And those who are still fans of that kind of media, that kind of propaganda, are still, we need to boycott and go follow Joy wherever she is. I don't think Joy Reid will. I don't think what she does, I don't think it's going to translate over to social media. Of course, she'll get a bunch of rabid racists over there with her spewing these same talking points, but I don't think that Joy Reid will see near the success that she's seen when she had the MSNBC machine behind her. And I only point this out because you've had some of your true journalists who made the switch over to social media and are doing quite well because their message resonates. And again, not saying that hers does not resonate, but when you have a 50% drop in ratings, obviously it's not resonating like it should be, or something, somebody at some point, somebody said, hey, I'm not believing this anymore. Okay. That was a telltale sign of what was going on with Miss Joy Reid over there at MSNBC. Again, this is a new channel, the Culture Playbook. If you've been watching for this long, please be sure and subscribe. I promise you, we will load content daily. Okay, we will load content daily. I haven't found a real good schedule to come on and do these lives, but I will continue to do these lives as we break down trending topics in sports, politics, and the culture overall. So, with that being said, I'm going to stop this live right now. Just wanted to get a test run live. Just wanted to come on and say hi to everybody and invite you again. Come on, join the Culture Playbook family. And let's build this channel out one subscriber at a time. Thank you for your time. Y'all have a great evening, morning. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button. Peace.